In this video, we will provide the top 10. When you watch these movies, your mind will blow up because their story is very unique. I highly recommend that you have to watch this video till the end, otherwise you will miss some of the best Hollywood series.
The Peaky Blinders with a rating of 8.8/10. They are top of the list in this video because their content is a fictional story of the Birmingham underworld, but it is based on the very real existence of a gang by the same name based in the Midlands in the late 19th century. Tommy Shelby, a dangerous man, leads the Peaky Blinders, a gang based in Birmingham. Soon, Chester Campbell, an inspector, decides to nab him and put an end to the criminal activities. This series has 6 seasons and I recommend from my side. The Money Heist with a rating of 8.2/10. I'm sure you've never seen a series like this before. Different methods of theft are explained in this series. After watching this series, your mind will keep going and you will be forced to think that even this way theft can happen. There are 5 seasons in the Money Heist series. Highly recommended from my side. A criminal mastermind who goes by the Professor has a plan to pull off the biggest heist in recorded history to print billions of euros in the Royal Mint of Spain. To help him carry out the ambitious plan, he recruits 8 people with certain abilities and who have nothing to lose. The group of thieves takes hostages to aid in their negotiations with the authorities, who strategize to come up with a way to capture the Professor. As more time elapses, the robbers prepare for a showdown with the police. The No Third is The Witcher with a rating of 8.2/10. Their VFX and CGI are very awesome. It is based on the book series of the same name by Polish writer Andrzej Sapkowski. The Witcher follows the story of Geralt of Rivia, a solitary monster hunter who struggles to find his place in a world where people often prove more wicked than monsters and beasts. The Witcher Geralt, a mutated monster hunter, struggles to find his place in a world in which people often prove more wicked than beasts.
People like to tell me things as deep.
The No 4 is The Lucifer with a rating of 8.2/10. The series has 6 seasons. The story is about fictional charters. The story is based on characters created by Neil Gaiman, Sam Kite, and Mike Dringenberg. This series follows Lucifer, the original fallen angel, who has become dissatisfied with his life in hell. After abandoning his throne and retiring to Los Angeles, Lucifer indulges in his favorite things: women, wine, and song, until a murder takes place outside of his upscale nightclub. For the first time in billions of years, the murder awakens something unfamiliar in Lucifer's soul that is eerily similar to compassion and sympathy. Lucifer is faced with another surprise when he meets an intriguing homicide detective named Chloe, who appears to possess an inherent goodness unlike the worst of humanity, to which he is accustomed. Suddenly, Lucifer starts to wonder if there is hope for his soul. Number 5, The Shadow and Bone are on number 5 in this list. This story is took from the novel. The novel is narrated by Elena Starkov, a teenage orphan who grows up in the Russia-inspired land of Ravko when unexpectedly harnessing a power she never knew she had in order to save her childhood best friend. She becomes a target of intrigue and violence. Sinister forces plot against a young soldier after she reveals a magical power that may unite her world. This is only 1 season is realized, but in the future, we hope to see some more drama and creation from the director's side and enjoy this series next season.
Are you sure it's him? We called God.
The number 6 series is Titans with a rating of 7.6/10. When we hear the title of the Titans, then our mind creates a sketch of the war, so that is true. Titans follows young heroes from across the DC universe as they come of age and find belonging in a gritty take on the classic Teen Titans franchise. Dick Grayson and Rachel Roth, a special young girl possessed by a strange darkness, get embroiled in a conspiracy that could bring hell on Earth. This is a true love story-based series. This is number 7 on our list with a rating of 7.6/10. Newcomer Catherine Langford plays the role of Hannah, a young woman who takes her own life. 2 weeks after her tragic death, a classmate named Clay finds a mysterious box on his porch. Inside the box are recordings made by Hannah on whom Clay had a crush, in which she explains the 13 reasons why she chose to commit suicide. If Clay decides to listen to the recordings, he will find out if and how he made the list. This intricate and heart-wrenching tale is told through Clay and Hannah's dual narratives.
Hey, check it out. We're here.
The Lock and Key rating of 7.4/10.08 on our list. Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez Locke and Key tell the story of the Locke siblings, Tyler, Kinsey, and Little Bode, who, along with their mother, returned to their ancestral home of Key House following their father's gruesome murder. The series continues to focus on the Locke family, the keys that give its wielders different magical abilities, and the demon named Dodge who wants them for nefarious purposes. Season 2 ended with many things resolved and other things unleashed for the already shot third season of the show. Following their father's murder, 3 siblings move into a house filled with reality-bending keys. From the comics by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. Number 9, the science fiction series Lost Ice Space with a rating of 7.3/10 on number 9 in our list. The series start with crash landing on an alien planet. The Robinson family fight against all odds to survive and escape, but they are surrounded by hidden dangers. After crash landing on an alien planet, the Robinson family fight against all odds to survive and escape, but they are surrounded by hidden dangers. Due to unforeseeable circumstances, the Robinsons, a family of space colonists, crash land on an unknown planet. Now, they must fight for survival and escape, despite the dangers surrounding them. The Snowpiercer is on number 10 in our list with the rating of 6.9. They have 3 seasons and they are all good, and after watching the series you will pause your mind for some time and think about that this actually happened in real. Snowpiercer picks up 7 years after the world becomes a frozen wasteland and follows the remnants of humanity who inhabit a gigantic, perpetually moving train that circles the globe. The show questions class warfare, social injustice, and the politics of survival. Set more than 7 years after the world has become a frozen wasteland, this series centers on the remaining people who inhabit a gigantic, perpetually moving train that